We're going to go through the reading test, the last reading test your students took before school got out. Most of them didn't do well on it, and I'm thinking it's just too hard for some of them to read. So that's why you really need to practice reading a lot at home, because in second grade, those stories are going to be even harder. So I'm going to read through it and go through and find the answers with you. Mickey the Falcon. Mickey is a baby falcon. She lives in a nest in a pine tree. One day it is windy. High winds take the nest. It drifts down slowly. Mickey lands safely, but she is homeless. What happens to wildlife that need help? Libby works hard at the wildlife place. She knows how to help Mickey. If Libby shows Mickey she is human, Mickey will stay with people. Libby uses a sock puppet. The puppet looks like a falcon. It smells like a falcon. Mickey takes food from the puppet. She thinks the puppet is a real falcon. Mickey grows and grows. Soon she has mighty wings. She knows she is a falcon. It is a sunny day. Libby takes Mickey outside. She lets Mickey out of the cage. Mickey sees falcons nearby. She rejoins the falcons. She can hunt. She can fly. She is back in the wild. So the first question says, what happens first? So is it Mickey sees other falcons, Mickey's nest falls out of a tree, or Mickey flies with her mighty wings? So I might not remember since I only read it once. It's always a good idea to read it twice. But if they're struggling over reading it, they're really not going to want to read it twice, but they may have to. So what happened first? She's a baby falcon. She lives in a pine tree. One day it is windy. High winds take the nest. If winds take the nest, it drifts down slowly. Mickey lands safely. So if she's landing, that means she's falling out of the tree. So that means that the first thing that happened was the nest fell out of the tree. So what some students are doing is they're not looking back in the story, they're just guessing. So Mickey's nest fell out of the tree is B. And I can send you your child's score and show you what they did wrong if you would like. Next, Mickey is in a pine tree. Now, if her nest just fell out of the tree, is she in a pine tree? No. So another strategy is to put an X on the one that you know is wrong, because I know she can't be in the tree if she just fell. Let out of her cage. Was she in a cage in the beginning of the story? No, she was not in a cage. She was on the ground, so we know it can't be B. So even without looking, I can say that I know it's C, just by remembering she fell out of the tree and she was not in a cage. Okay, number 3 says what happens then. Always goes too far when I scroll down for some reason. What happens then? Libby thinks Mickey is human. Libby is the lady. So does the lady think the falcon is human? No, that does not make sense. So I know that's not the answer. Put an X on it. Libby eats Mickey's food. Do you think the lady that's taking care of the falcon is going to eat the falcon's food? No. Libby helps Mickey. Does she help Mickey? Yes, because she takes her to a wildlife place and takes care of her. So now we have to click off of the marker. What happens last? A, Mickey goes to be with other falcons. B, Mickey's nest drifts slowly down. Did the nest drift down at the end of the story or the beginning? The beginning. So I know that it's not Mickey's nest drifts down slowly. Does Mickey leave the cage at the end of the story? What if you forgot? What can you do? You can go back and look at the story. This is the end. Mickey grows and grows. Soon she has mighty wings. She knows she is a falcon. It's a sunny day. Libby takes Mickey outside. Oh, I see. I can't record for a long time, so I'm going to have to stop and make another video. She rejoins the falcons. There it is. She rejoins the falcons. So that was your answer to the last one. So this is what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to read the story twice and go back and find their answers and underline them in order to get a good score on the test. So I'll try to make another